Greetings and welcome to Kashmir University's weekly video magazine Quest. This week's Quest highlights: Special Award Ceremony of the 18th Annual Convocation held, and Kashmir University Teachers Association organizes a condolence meeting. Now the details with me, your host today, Muhammad Fahimul Islam. In continuation of celebrating scholarship, a special award ceremony of the 18th Annual Convocation was held in the university's Grand Convocation Complex. The function was held to award those scholars and students who could not be awarded individually during the 18th Annual Convocation held on 27th of the past month. They were awarded with gold medals, cash prizes and degree certificates. The Governor Jammu and Kashmir State and Chancellor Shri N.N. Vohra, Chief Minister and Pro-Chancellor Janab Omar Abdullah, Minister for Higher Education Janab Abdul Ghani Malik, and University's Vice-Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed presided over the function and gave away the awards. Various university officials, scholars, students and parents of awardees attended the ceremony. In his welcome address, Vice-Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed congratulated the awardees with a hope that all of them will do well in their careers.
This is part of the program that we wanted to honor all the individuals. His Excellency Governor Sahab had announced in the main convocation day that we will give degrees and awards to all the individuals. I congratulate you all for doing so well and for getting the awards and degrees. And as we have told earlier, I want to see that all of you do very well in your career and make us proud teachers. And also join hands with others in the building of the nation and the state.
Registrar Professor Saeed Fayaz Ahmed conducted the proceedings. Here are a few excerpts from the event.
We would like to begin the proceedings by awarding university gold medals to the first position holders in the bachelor program in various disciplines. First of all, Bachelor of Commerce 2009, Mr. Mohammad Yunus Budu. Bachelor of Commerce 2010, Miss Gausia Nabi. Bachelor of Education 2012, Miss Maria Akhtar. Bachelor of Physical Education 2009, Mr. Maninder Singh. Bachelor of Law 2009, Miss Arjumand Yaqub. Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery 2009, Miss Uzma Siddiqui. Bachelor of Dental Sciences, Miss Said Misbah. Bachelor of Unani Medicine and Surgery, Miss Shazia Zareen. Bachelor of Engineering, Civil, 2009, Miss Farwaz Zahra. Bachelor of Engineering, Civil, 2011, Miss Azmat Jahan. Bachelor of Engineering, Electronics and Communication, 2011, Miss Tausia Nazir. Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical, 2010, Uzma Iqbal. 2011, Miss Sania Zahur, Computer Engineering. Bachelor of Nursing again, 2012, Miss Rizwana. Bachelor of Nursing again, Mr. Saeed Shahid Siraj, Gold Medalist. Bachelor of Business Administration, 2010, Miss Nida Farooq. Dr. Afshana, MD. Miss Najma Rasool, Department of History. Fayaz Ahmed Bhatt, Department of Economics. Muzammil Shafi, Islamic Studies. Quratul Ain, Islamic Studies. Next, Safina Bano, Islamic Studies. Next, Mr. Suhail Ahmed, Mass Communication, Master of Philosophy. Next, Miss Nazia Akhtar, Mass Communication, Master of Philosophy.
Minister for Higher Education Janab Abdul Ghani Malik, who was the guest of honor while congratulating the awardees, said that there is a need for out-of-box thinking that will increase employability of the educated youth in different fields and areas.
मुझे लगता है कई जरूर किसी जगह पे मिसमैच है, कहीं पे हम ज्यादा डिग्रीज देते हैं और उन एरियाज में एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी के चांसेस होते नहीं हैं, तो एक ज़रूरत महसूस होती है कि that we should come out of those traditional जो thinking हमारी है कि that the education is meant for the government jobs only. This is meant for the government employment, nothing beyond that. मेरा ख्याल है इस सोच को बदलने की ज़रूरत है. There are very attractive opportunities beyond the government sector also. बल्कि आज के दिन में तो ज़्यादा जाज़ब नज़र मौक़े जो हैं वो प्राइवेट सेक्टर के अंदर हैं. खुद एंटरप्रेन्योर बन करके ज़्यादा फ़ायदे हासिल किए जा सकते हैं. ये हम सबको, यूनिवर्सिटीज़ को, गवर्नमेंट को और समाज को और स्टूडेंट्स को मिल करके we will have to put our heads together and think of those out of box, those traditional जो हमारी सोच है, and see that we work together for development of the knowledge, for development of the skill, and we work for the development of the employability.
Chief Minister and Pro-Chancellor Janab Omar Abdullah advised students to be ready to face challenges of the new world.
You are on the cusp and verge of entering a world which stands redefined and unrecognizable from what your parents and forebears knew and experienced. There are no certitudes and no certainties upon which to rely and use as guides and benchmarks. The Hippocratic aphorism, vita brevis, ars longa, occasio praeceps, experimentum perculosum, idiotium difficile, or as translated, life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experience perilous, and decision difficult, speaks eloquently to this new condition. This should neither daunt you nor faze or distress you. Instead, foraying into the depths of this world should make you grid your loins and not only brace yourself for new challenges, but embrace this world.
He further said that the world today belongs to the youth who are enlightened with visions of wisdom and brilliance and have the capability and expertise to share their knowledge with the society for the benefit of the whole humanity.
Success and progress in this world is contingent upon delving into the unknown, culling opportunity from where none exists, exploring new vistas and a certain restlessness and inquisitiveness. In combination with intellectual capabilities which your education has imbued you with, imbibing these qualities and making these as the sine qua non of your existence would arm and equip you with skills to take on this world. Armed with these qualities and skills, you can then pick and choose from your quivers and armory the best darts and arrows to throw at the challenges that you will face. This is not a rhetorical figure of speech, but has, given the changed conditions of the world we inhabit, relevance to your future. This world demands initiative and entrepreneurial zest.
On the occasion, University's Chancellor and Governor of Jammu and Kashmir State, Shri N. Vora, in his remarks, congratulated the awardees and recipients and termed the university as a seat of learning that prepares students to be able to perform and contribute in various walks of life.
It is indeed a very happy day that we are able to once again assemble in continuation of the 18th convocation which was held a few days ago. And because of the paucity of time, it was not feasible to award degrees and medals to each one of the meritorious students of this university. I'm glad this has happened today. Some of the students, the awardees, could not be present because they had gone for interviews or they have gone abroad or they are already doing certain jobs. My congratulations to all of them, all present here today and all those who could not come here today. The university is a seat of learning. It prepares students to be able to perform and contribute in various walks of life, to be good citizens, to contribute to the stability of society, to contribute to the stability of the politics of the state in which they live or the area or region in which they live, and do everything that is possible on the basis of their attainments to advance the interests of entire humanity, or at least of the entire society to which they belong.
The Governor cautioned those who have already entered the domains of life, work and livelihood, and those who are on the verge of entering the portals of the challenges of life should not rush into accepting ideas as they have a great responsibility.
I would therefore say to my young friends, some of whom already entered the domain of life, of work, livelihood, and those who are on the verge of entering the portals of the challenges of life, that they have a great responsibility and they should not hurry or rush into accepting ideas or echoing slogans which are not in the best interests of all of us who live in the state. Wherever they work, even outside the state, they must contribute to the welfare and the better good of the largest numbers of society, which they happen to be serving by virtue of the skills that they have imbibed in this university.
He further added that we must make the maximum possible use of all the universities, which he termed as the seats of learning, which offer diverse areas of education and research.
We are very lucky. We have a population of 1.25 crores. Today we have 9 universities in the state. We must make the maximum possible use of these seats of learning, which are offering diverse areas of education and research. And I'm quite certain that as we achieve stability in the relationships between the old and the new universities, connectivities to work together, collaborative efforts in research and teaching, pooling together resources available, then we can march ahead at a much faster pace.
The governor also advised that we must not lose time and be cynical and frustrated, but look ahead with optimism and good faith.
We have lost certain opportunities, but we must not lose time in talking only of lost times, lost opportunities. We must look ahead optimistically with confidence and good faith, rather than bemoan our past all the time, be cynical and frustrated. Our students are amongst the best in the country. If they get the right opportunities, the right support at the right time, the right guidance. I've seen for myself in the universities in Jammu, the universities in the valley, and it is extremely encouraging and pleasing.
Terming 90% of the awardees and recipients, which happen to be girls, a rare but encouraging phenomenon. This is what the Chancellor had to say.
Almost 90% of the students who get awards and medals are girls. Now, this is a very rare phenomena. It's a very rare phenomena in any university. I have been associated with several universities. I belong to one myself. I've taught for a number of years, and I can say that we have a very bright future because we have very bright and competent women entering the fold of life.
Registrar Professor Saeed Fayaz Ahmed, who conducted the proceedings of the special award ceremony, also proposed the vote of thanks. University of Kashmir lost an able scholar and a wonderful teacher in the form of Professor Altaf Hussain Tak. Former Dean Arts and Head Department of English, Professor Tak was undergoing treatment for quite some time. He edited, translated and authored 26 books. He also contributed a number of articles on literary criticism and Indian English poetry to various journals. His death was widely condoled in the university, and in this connection a condolence meeting was held in the Gandhi Bhavan Auditorium, organized by Kashmir University Teachers Association. During the condolence meeting, Vice-Chancellor Professor Talat Ahmed, Registrar Professor Saeed Fayaz Ahmed, Kashmir University Teachers Association President Professor G.M. Sangmi, Head Department of English Professor Lily Want, and others spoke about Professor Tak's dedication to work and love for his students.
अभी मैं किसी फंक्शन में आर्ट्स फैकल्टी गया, मैंने उन्हें वहाँ पाया और डिपार्टमेंट में भी जब गया तो काफ़ी इंटरेक्ट किया उन्होंने और मुख्तसरन मुझे उनसे कभी किसी और कमिटीज में भी मुलाकात की तो आई फाउंड हिम टू बी वेरी पॉजिटिव पर्सन एंड वेरी हेल्पफुल particularly for his junior colleagues. कल मैं उनके घर भी गया था शाम को उनके बच्चों से मिला भी, काफ़ी छोटे बच्चे हैं उनके। तो यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से जो भी हो सकता है इंशाल्लाह हम लोग ज़रूर करेंगे, और ये भी देखेंगे उनके बच्चों की पढ़ाई भी पूरी हो, और आगे के लिए हम लोग जो भी कर सकते हैं ज़रूर करेंगे।
और इंसान दोस्त आदमी थे और बहुत ही शुगुफ्ता मिजाज भी थे, वो भी हम सबको मालूम है। बहुत ही हंसमुख भी थे और अपने सब्जेक्ट के भी काफ़ी माहिर थे, जिसकी शहादत उनके कुलीग्स और उनके बच्चे दे रहे हैं, और बहुत मेहनत और शौक से पढ़ा रहे थे यूनिवर्सिटी में। तो एक बहुत बड़ा सानिया हम सबके लिए है, एक कमी हुई है, खला पैदा हुआ यूनिवर्सिटी में। वो बहुत कुछ और उनसे तवक्का थी, कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते थे यूनिवर्सिटी की कम्युनिटी में आगे जाके। कारण ये अल्लाह ताला के फैसले हैं, लेकिन बज़ाहिर वो कामयाब चले गए, क्योंकि वो काफ़ी मेहनत के साथ जो उनका काम था, जो उनका पेशा था, उसके साथ वो इंसाफ कर रहे थे।
He put up a very brave face, and whenever I met him, all the time, he would say, Aslam, I want to live for my children. I would say, Doc, look here, if you have to live, you will live a longer life. If God has to will, otherwise, nobody can change it. I would encourage him, but at the same time, I would always advise him not to take too much risk about his health.
His death is a loss to the Department of English. And it is just not possible for any single person to replace Professor A. Stark. He had not been keeping well for quite some time, but this failing health never deterred him from coming to the department and keeping himself updated with whatever was happening in the department. He decided to go for Umrah, a decision which another person in his place would hardly have ever taken. But because Professor A. Stark was a great fighter, and that's the reason why he fought with his disease very, very bravely. He will always be remembered as a wonderful teacher and a generous and caring human being.
He was not active only in teaching in the classroom, but in a lot of activities outside the classroom for his students, for his scholars, for various segments of the society. I believe his contributions to all aspects of human society were tremendous and enormous.
Dear viewers, losing a friend, a colleague and a luminary like Professor Altaf Hussain Tak always leaves deep scars. But as they say, life has to move on. We pray that his soul rests in peace. Ameen. That's all we have for you in today's program. Log on to emmrckashmir.com to see all the latest episodes of Quest. You can always send us your valuable suggestions and feedback at quest@emmrckashmir.com. I leave you here with this week's thought. We love our dear ones deeply and miss them when they leave us. But we know that the bond of love is greater than death.